everyone. Let me know if you can hear me. If I flex sometimes, it seems like I get more hits. It's Friday. Friday fun day. Let's stretch. Wait for a few people. There we are. All right, good. Hey, Gloria. Just stretch out a little bit. I'll show you some foot exercises. All right. So you're going to flex your feet up towards the ceiling. Bend your toes, just the toes. The ankles are still flexed. Point through the foot and then just pull the toes up. Flex. Curl the toes over like they're grabbing a pencil. And then point, long toes, don't let them cross over each other, and then just lift the metatarsal. And flex the foot, pull the toes down, point the foot, long toes, long bones, not scrunched up, and then just lift the toes. And we'll do that 2 more times. Flex, sitting up straight, bend, point, and just the toes, nice and wide. Flex the whole foot, everything going straight up, bend, point through the foot, just the metatarsal, and then reverse it. So you go, it's a brain teaser. You go back to that long arch, toes up, point the toes. Now keep the toes scrunched. So what you're doing is you might cramp up on the bottom of your feet, and then lift up, point, and then just the toes, curl it back, and lift. Point through the foot, scrunch the toes to strengthen the arch, right? Both arches, the transverse and as well. So we're trying to keep all of those toes in their own space, yeah? I know, cats just have this sense, don't they? And lift up. That's what we're working. We're working our paws. Last one. Get those feet moving. All right, and then another exercise for your feet is that you flex, so they're flexed, and then without moving your knees, so your knees are on straight, fan your foot out and grab your toes, just like we did, and then maybe go a little wide, and then fan them in. Yeah, and you have to keep an eye on them, right? Mind, body, flex, so grab the toes out, and then fan them in. I know. We're just doing 2 more. Grab it out, fan it in, grab it out, knees straight, fan it in. Then 4, grabbing in, and then fan out. Grab in, fan out. 2 more. Grab and spread those toes wide. Yeah. You got to work the whole body, including the feet. Good. And then just alternate pointing and flexing, pointing and flexing. Good. So the first exercise we did, let me grab something here. I've done this in the Pilates studio, right, with the towel. So if you're having a tough time with it, it's called the towel exercise, right? You can sit in a chair, pull the towel in, lift the toes up, grab, pull, lift, grab, pull, lift, and then try to do the reverse and push the towel away. So sometimes having this is an assist. All right, so you should feel pretty good down there in your feet. Let's get ready for the 100. We're going for it. We got some people here. We need to get moving. All right, so the 100, right, here's your beginner level. Knees over hips. little bit harder, and then find that point, right, where it's challenged, but you're not straining your back. So we're rounded up the whole time. So let's say 60 degrees is a pretty good challenge. Pump. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the nose, right? So breathe laterally into your upper back, chest, sideways into the ribs. It's not that big belly breathing that you're doing throughout the day. That's all we're doing. We're glistening, Gloria. Halfway there. If your neck gets tired, just rest it. You're still strengthening in this position. 2 more sets. Last one. Bend it in and rest. And then circle the legs. Just wherever you're at, reverse the circle. All right, rock up for the half roll down. So we're rolling through the spine. It's a huge theme in Pilates. So hold on behind your thighs, forehead to knees, and then you're rolling back by tucking your tailbone under. If you need to hold on, go for it. And you're coming back up. Maybe you don't need to hold on, right? But make sure you get the scoop. It's tough. And come back up. And again, I gotta make sure the cat doesn't jump on the computer. Roll halfway down. And keep breathing, okay? Now, if it's too easy, this would be harder. Roll bringing your heels closer to the bottom, tightening it up. Your feet fly up, just put them back down. 2 more. Yep. Last one. Roll all the way down. Stretch out long and really feel that length through the front of the hips, right? And then stretch your arms behind you for the full roll up. Let's go. So notice, so say the ribs are up here, right? And then the back is arched. The first thing that has to happen is you're going to sink that lower back down, right? So the whole external layer of muscles is pulling you up. Here we go. Exhale, stretch. Roll down. Lower back, lower back, lower back. Now see if you can keep reaching your belly button down as you reach your arms behind you. That's the 2-way stretch. Take away momentum. Work deeply. Here, go up and over, right? Don't go splat. Up and over. Lift up. Roll back down. Sink the waistband down as you reach behind you. Arms, head. Exhale. Arms stay parallel with the legs on the way down. Right? Relax your feet if you're getting some sort of tingling thing right through your hip or something. Point your toes. Rolling, rolling, rolling. All right, last one. All right, feeling good. Just took inventory of my back and it's feeling good. We're doing the rollover. So remember, neck problems, no. Osteoporosis, osteopenia, no. You can keep going with the roll up or the half roll down. Otherwise, the legs go up and over your head. Arms are long at your sides. Now, push your feet up. Don't just flop your legs over. So push up and over. If they can touch the floor, cool. Open, shoulder width. Now roll down. You need those triceps. And up and over, legs are together.
You can dig them in or not. Maybe you're here. Maybe you're just giving yourself some assistance as you roll down. One more, and then we reverse it. So legs are together, they open, you roll down, bring them together, reverse, open, over, dig, keep your head on straight, don't look at me, and roll down. Upper back, middle back, lower back, open, press it up and over, dig, dig, roll. Lower, lower. There's your 100 right there. And press it up. All right. Roll all the way down. And we're going to give the right leg a stretch. So if you need your strap, go for it. Left leg can be bent if you're tight. Maybe you have a pillow. Get comfy. We'll be here for a little bit. All right. So there's that leg. Let's fold it in. Right, so right there, we're just releasing that femur bone down into the hip. If you can, find the length in the left leg and stretch it up. Right? And again, it's going to get better. Each time, stretch. And then, if you can, keep that knee close towards your nose. But it might go here. That's fine. Just really stretch that leg. One more. Feel in the back of the leg, the hamstrings. We're going to the side, so just open it up wherever. I'm being conservative. And just pull it slightly across the line. Do 2 more. Right? If you can keep going further, go for it. Just don't fall over. So notice that left side has to stabilize. So that's the whole point of doing that single leg circles. All right, so switch sides. Left leg up, same thing you did on the other. Flex it in. So think length this way, length that way, and then it's like you're tucking that leg in. Should feel good. And stretch it up. It's like half a child's pose. Flex and bend. And stretch it up. Yeah, and your nervous system is just like, hey, getting all warmed up. Open it up to the sides. Maybe you're shaky. You can be sweating this. Who knows? And pull it across. And again, open it up. Your range of motion. Don't fall over. Pull it across, just a little softening. So outer hamstrings, saying hello. And then soften the knee and think, top of the hip to the pinky toe, but relax that knee. Come back to center for the single leg circles. We circle one leg at a time. So we're looking at the right body half first. Right leg goes up, arms are long. Shoulder, shoulder, nose. Your circle is very unique. Maybe it's small. If you have the flexibility, go for the bigger circle. Reverse it. We're doing 6. 6. Stop at the top. 5. 4. 3. 2. Long neck and arms. 1. Switch legs. Left leg up. Anchor the right. Arms are long. Cross the center line. Shoulder, shoulder, nose. That right foot can flex. Pretend it's glued down. 2 more. Maybe it's small. Reverse it. Open. Cross pull. Just get it to cooperate. Yes, that left leg. Make it just like the right. 2 more. And reach it all the way down. We're rolling. We keep rolling. We've got our rolling like a ball. So let's do an easy roll. So an easy roll, look, it's a bigger position. Ball, hold on behind the thighs. And the hips have to get up. so that you can get that smooth sailing going down. Try not to thump. It's real. Rock back, lift up, and come back. Chin to chest, right? Now, it doesn't have to be smashed down on the chest, but you're not throwing your head back, right? So the cue chin to chest doesn't mean you have to flatten out your neck. It just means don't give it the heave-ho. All right, here we go. Let's do 3 more. Rock back. Last one. All right, hold on to the tops of the ankles. Let's do 5 more. Why not? It's harder. You can always go back to the other. 4, 3, 2 more. Suspend the body. Last one. All right. Realign yourself and let's get ready for 5 abdominal exercises. Joe Pilates or Ramana, I don't know who gave it the name, the stomach series, but then now people call it the ab series. But I like stomach series because it's like what's behind there, right? You've got these layers of muscles, and then behind there's all of your internal organs, right? And so one of the benefits is going to be that you're like massaging your internal organs, right? Isn't that so? I mean, sure, you get your nice tight abs, but right, it's like a holistic thing we're doing here. Outside hand on the ankle, inside hand on the knee would be ideal, or just hang on wherever. Extend that leg out, anchor, and switch. Now you can get this stretch on the end, and you can play around with this angle. So not pulling it in all the way is sometimes harder, right? If somebody's super tight, try pulling it in to get that stretch. If you're a little bit loosey-goosey, maybe try to pull up to that knee. So play around with this angle. And switch, and switch. Do 2 more sets. Switch, 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 and switch. Bend it in. The double leg stretch, it's in 3, so it's weird, right? You're rounded up on 1. Reach out to where your 100 was on 2. Arm circle on 3. Beginner version, exhale. This is the easiest, right? Exhale, hug. Inhale, this is the hardest. What? And again, anchor the back, it's tough. Stretch it out. Really use these legs to pull yourself up. And don't flick those legs out, right? Push them out. Pull them in. There's that imaginary spring. All right. Rest it. Just keep breathing naturally. Single straight leg. Both legs go up, round up. Grab on that right leg. Try to grab above the knee. Stretch that leg out. It's not the single bent leg. All right, lower the opposite, switch. Pull, pull. Switch, switch. So you keep rounding up. Maybe you don't need your arms. Right? Nice and tight. Here's your stability. 2 more sets. And bend it in. They get harder. The double straight leg. So for the double straight leg, if you're having some lower back issues, you can put your hands here. But I would say try just literally lowering the legs 1 inch first. So hands behind your head, it's a little tough. And you can, right, because we're pulling the rib cage, the ribs towards the center line. Don't think that the elbows have to stay wide, right? Like that's fine. As long as you're not pulling on your neck, the elbows can push up towards the ceiling. Push your feet up towards the ceiling. Navel down and just lower 1 inch. And bring it back, right? It's a challenge. Lower. Bring it back. We're doing 3 more. I usually exhale, inhale, Round up a little bit more. Last one. And rest. We're going to do 3 sets of the crisscross where you twist, and then we're going to do a little alternate version of it. So the big thing for the crisscross, right, is that you have to stabilize the hips. So same thing throughout. Hands behind your head, round up, twist to the right. Right? Maybe this knee stays here and you try to come up to the knee, or you're just trying to pull the knee. And round up and twist. And again, look behind you. Push out from the foot. One more set, really twist. Keep that hip down, twist, and rest. So the next variation is that we're going to start with our legs out. It's harder. Bend the legs in, push the legs out, bend the leg in. All right, so 3 sets. So you round up, extend your leg out. Let's say it's where your 100 is. Exhale, hug. Exhale, twist. Stretch it out. And twist. It was the ghost of another exercise. One more set. Nice. And sit straight up for the spine stretch forward. So here we are, right? That was your internal shower. Inhale, sit up. Exhale. Inhale. Okay, if you're tight in the shoulders, just keep your hands down. It's about your spine. It's the spine stretch forward. Exhale. Lower back, middle back. Sternum bone up so the ribs can lift up. Now when you go forward, the sternum bone goes down and you're deflating all the air. Lift your chest. It's nice up here. Look at those shoulders are really wide. Last one. Okay, so preparation for another rocking exercise is the open leg rocker, but we are practicing lifting that leg. We have to flex the muscles on the top of the leg to do that. Now, before you do the other leg, before you lift it, pull the lower belly in, and maybe that can assist. Belly in, lift. Belly in, and lift the leg. All right, both legs are going up. Lift. Yep. And again, lift. Let's do one more. Lift. Hold on to the legs. Ideally, arms go to the insides of the knees. If you're tight, go here. Extend your right leg. Or whatever leg. And the other. One at a time, and it might shake. It doesn't want to straighten. That's okay. Fight for it. Do both legs. So it's a little bit like rolling like a ball because you're back, you're rounded. But then ever so slightly, lift your sternum bone without losing this connection. So we do both legs. Hold on wherever, but commit to where you hold on, chin to chest, rock back, rock up. And again, do 5 more. Rock back, rock up. Chin to chest, don't throw your head back. Lift. So the more advanced version, and I never know what today's going to be like, hold on to the toes. Rock back. Rock up. There was a little bit of a heave-ho there. Last one. All right. And bring the legs down. So now we're doing corkscrew and tick-tock and the saw.
And they have the same thing in common, and that's that we're twisting slightly, so we're working the obliques. And then there's this upper back strength that's paired with it. So you need your arms, but think that you're working your upper back. So corkscrew, we're lying down. Both legs go up. Arms are long at your sides. Squeeze your legs together. They're one leg. Go to the right. Left hip can come off. Do a small circle through your 100 position to the left and center. Glue the shoulders down. The whole arm, right? All the way down through the wrist. And let's do 2 more sets. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last set. Right arm, left arm, left arm, right arm. Okay, rest. Arms go out to the side. Really press the whole arm into the mat. Squeeze the legs together for the tick-tock. Head goes left, exhale, legs go right. Inhale, center. I'm really conservative about this, right? Exhale. Inhale. Don't twist too much. It's all about control. Notice how you need that arm so you don't fall over. All right, we've got the saw. So you're sitting up again. Right, that's a lot of spinning around. Ideally, you just sit up on your mat. All right, so now the arms are here, same setup, like the spine stretched forward. So a lot of times when we'll say, okay, take your arms out to the side, right, immediately people are like, here, arms are out to the side, now what's next? But this moment is really important part of the exercise, like just having the arms there. Don't let these muscles on top elevate the shoulder girdle, right? Feel like your arms are part of your back. Also, have your arms in your peripheral vision. Okay, so they're not going to be back here sort of pulling all of this open. So there's your it's like you're creating this imaginary, you're pressing down on a lever, right? So it's not just like a relaxing shape. Inhale, twist to the right. Exhale, this back palm reaches up as you saw that pinky toe off. Inhale, lift up tall. Breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So we're crossing the center line. Stretch. Think of all the muscles in between the ribs on this left side pulling back. Last one, and if I was teaching you right now, I'd be stretching you, right, if you're tight forward. Or if you were really loose, I'd actually be pulling you back in space to get these muscles firing. All right, let's prepare for the swan. Bring your legs together, roll over onto your belly, and we're just going to limber the spine and check in with our back, because who knows what it's like right now. So lift your chest, lift your belly just a little bit, and then when you lie it out, when you lie back down, think of reaching out long. So we're not trying to compress, we're trying to lift. We're stretching the abdominal muscles that we are just strengthening, limbering the spine. Your hips can come off the mat, your hands can go wherever. Do two more, maybe you're just here. And come down, last one, lift up, and come down. All right, so today let's just keep it simple. Preparing for the swan, so kind of firing those muscles back there in our back. Forehead into the top of
your hands. Now, try to keep the bun soft and the feet down, right? And don't cheat, don't push up with your hands. Here we go. Lift up and hold. Hold. It's nice here. And come down. We're doing that 2 more times. Lift up and hold. And come down. Again. Levitate. Those elbows are going up. The back of the neck is lifting up. Like all these balloons are attached to your upper body and they're just floating up. We're going to stay up there. Did that image work for you? Lift up. Now, go out to the side and stay. It's nice up here. We're flying. Reach forward like a Y. Now, reach forward like you're soaring. Keep breathing. And come back down. Sit back on your heels and stretch. You can do child's pose, which is here, or tuck the toes. I like this because I get that good toe stretch too. Grab the outside of the ankles, arches, and stretch. All right, press back out. Oh, I feel good. All right. Nice. So same thing here. Pull the rib cage forward. So it's almost like your elbows are pushing into your mat and pulling in towards your hips. You can have fists or long fingers. Hover your feet off the mat. So already we're strengthening. Flex the back, or flex the right leg and down at the knee. Pull, pull, down. So strengthen the back of the leg. Strengthen. You stretch the front of the hips. Don't let them move. One more set. All right, so for the double leg stretch, we have to interlace our hands behind our back. Grab your strap if you can't do that. Now, and if you don't have a strap, your arms can just stay wide, but you have to get your shoulders back. So I interlace because I'm so tight there. Crack. All right, so think of the legs as one leg. Lift your elbows, they go down. That's kind of nice. But we got to keep going. All right, so squeeze your legs towards each other, and it's a triple kick. Flex, flex, flex. Feet go down. Straighten your arms. Pull the heads of the shoulders back. Lift, breathe. Try to lift your arms a little bit more. Bend them, and come down. Here we go again. 3, 2, 1. Feet. It's about opening up the chest and strengthening the upper back. It doesn't really matter how high you get, or you don't need to try to get into a gymnastic position. All right, it's already hard enough. Keep those feet down. That's challenge. And then heads and shoulders pull back. Lift. You don't have to lift your head so much. Lift the arms. And come down. Take your time. Hip bones down, down, down. Now let's stay here. And do a little twist. Side to side, 2 sets. Keep breathing. Gosh, just feeling a lot of things going on here. And lift the arms up higher. We're almost done, don't blow it. And rest. All right, sit back on your heels. Stretch again. We've got the neck pull. It's one of the hardest intermediate exercises. It's also intermediate because it has some moving parts. Your legs are out in front of you, and pretend that they're strapped down. If you have a kid around, have them come and hold those legs down. All right, feet are flexed, hips width apart, hands behind your head. Now here at the bottom of the mat, press your elbows into the mat and feel the upper back muscles strong, the chest open. So each time you sit up tall, each time you lie back down, don't skimp out, right? Really feel that strength. Now the front of the body's flexing and pulling us up. So you're not going to pull on your neck, but your elbows can come forward, right? So you're going to roll up, the feet come up, fine. Exhale, stay. Stretch. 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 Roll back up. Now, just like you were lying down, right? Elbows are wide, back is strong, and then roll down. And it's a long roll down. Yeah. All right. Now, if that was impossible to roll up, I've got some versions for you. We're doing 3 more. Roll up. Hey, grab your thighs if you need to. Carry on. Stretch forward. Stay. Breathe. Stack it up, right? And if you know you're going to collapse, just bend your knees and build strength. You're building strength on the way down. It's not necessarily about coming up. Yeah, we got 2 more. There we go. We're rolling. Look at the elbows came forward. That's okay. Right? No Mickey Mouse ears here. Think of, you can stack the hands or interlace them, and that you're pulling the skull up and roll down. We got 1 more. Rolling up. We're getting strong. And, oh yeah, exhale. Stack it up. This is a skill. Bend your knees if your back is tight. It's fine. Just glue those heels down and roll. All right, let's get ready for the side series. Today we're going to do a whole smorgasbord of things. So Joe, in his Return to Life book, he just did front to back, right? And then Romana added all of these others. I like this double leg lift, right? You feel that top chunk. So when you're doing the mat work, you're not going to be just relaxed, right? So you have this really strong dynamic body. Lower your legs. Do that 1 more time. Lift your legs up, bring them forward, and rest the bottom leg. All right, so we're here. We're going, sorry. I feel like I would need to read. Okay. It's like you're doing this live and you're like, okay, like maybe somebody's sending me a message, like you need to, I don't know. We can't hear you or whatever. All right, so everything looks good. So you're here. Go front and back and back. So it's very specific. You're not just wagging your leg. Hip height, 6 inches. Hip height would be ideal. Back and back, right? So stack those hips up, front, back, back. Keep lifting in your waist so that your hip bones are stacked up. You're not sinking. You're not slouching in one side. Last one. So it's a little peculiar. You don't want to be propped up on the elbow. Come center. If it's not good on your neck, you're here. All right, now we're going to the side, but we're turning the leg out, and it's going up, and then it's squeezing down. So in the Pilates studio, we'd have a spring attached here to the foot. So it's actually pretty easy going up. It's the coming down, the lengthening, and then the heels should squeeze together. You should feel your inner thighs squeezing. 3 more. It's the inner thighs, and you almost have to create that tension, right? Squeeze the heels down. Last one.
So that's a lot. So let's rest that leg. Circle the bottom leg. Big circles. 4. Get the up and the back. 3, 2, 1. Reverse it for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go back and circle the top leg. So again, you're on a small diagonal with straight line from here to here. Legs slightly forward. Circle, real small, brushing the heels. Yep. So small. Reverse. Now think of it, somebody's pulling on your leg, like from your foot, right? So there's all of this length going out. Yeah, that was already a lot, but let's just do some more, shall we? Lift both legs up for the slow swim. The bottom leg comes forward. Now the challenge is getting the bottom leg back. Keep it straight. It doesn't have to go far. So you're firing the back of the leg, and it's a balancing act. One more. Hey, go fast and small. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come center. Let's swivel around. Or roll over onto your belly. Whatevs. Get to the other side, will ya? Press down. We keep going. This is where we lose our momentum and lower. Press down. Find that strength. One more. Bring your legs forward. Rest the bottom leg. So strong here, right? Try not to be too far up here. If you have a shoulder thing, you're here or you have a pillow. All right, go front, be precise. Front, back. It wants to wing up, don't let it. Back. It's got a mind of its own. Also, the knee wants to point downward. Don't let it. Back, here we go. The bottom leg is just anchored. It can relax. If it helps to flex, you can. It doesn't really matter. It's not about what my foot's doing. Okay, so Romana would always say, when people are like, do I point the foot, do I flex it, do I point it and flex it? And she's like, I think she just ended up telling people to not do anything. So it definitely has energy going through the foot and it's not doing anything weird. But right, we're working, it's not about the shape of the thing, right? So we're working on keeping the hips stacked up, keeping that external rotation, and then working the inner thighs on the way down. So certainly I'd say the foot's long, but you don't have to do any kind of weird thing with the foot because it's not about that. Did that help? All right, where were we? Let's circle the bottom leg. Big circles. Get the up and the back. 2 more. Doing 5. Reverse it. This knee can come down if you need it to. It's harder, actually. All right. Stack it back up for the small circles here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And reverse it. Yep. And then rest, kind of, but not forever. Lift both legs up, bottom leg forward, and back. Bottom leg forward, and back. And then small and fast. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And roll over onto your back. The well-deserved stretch. Cross your right ankle over your left knee. Figure 4 stretch. Reach through and press. And then put the foot flat and just go from side to side a little bit. It's for your right hip, right? Switch legs, left leg over right, reach through, right? You can hold on behind the knee. I've seen this. The point is that you're opening up that left hip that we just worked.
Foot flat, just nudge it. Yeah, this side feels fine, and that right side, darn, it's so tight. It's tender. Okay, let's get ready for the teaser. What? We're gonna have fun with it. So, what's the teaser? Let's start here. Arms and legs parallel towards each other. Bend your legs if you're super tight. Don't sweat that part of it. Sweat this part of it. Right? So roll up. Grab your thighs if you need to. Right? And you have that little tailbone tuck like you did in the beginning. You can always bend your knees here. Extend your arms and legs. That's your teaser. Roll down with control. And that was one. We're doing 4 more, okay? So don't just throw your arms up, right? Chin to chest. The legs are lowering. And you're rolling up. That's the challenge. And that's it. It's really less than you think it is. And then roll down. Hey, less is more. Don't forget to breathe. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. And roll down. Yes. Okay, rest. All right, roll like a ball to the teaser. Roll like the ball to the teaser. It's one of my favorites. Feels so good. So you can hold on wherever you did earlier. Rock back. Let's do 7. Teaser time. Pull it in tight. Rock back. Be behind your sits bones here, right? So you're not trying to sit up tall, right? Be back, tailbone under. There's your teaser. Here we go. 5 more. 4. 'Keep breathing. That's when we start sweating. Body starts to overheat because you're not breathing, right? Cool it down. Breathe. Nice. All right. And rest. The seal. So it's another rolling exercise. And it's just that you stop at the top and you hold it. So you're here. You're holding onto your ankles, the outside arches or the ankles. So the hips, let's do knee height. Clap, clap. So this is the clapping, right? From the hips. And you're here. So you go clap, clap, clap. Chin to chest. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1. Clap, clap, clap. Clap, clap, clap. Last one. Clap, clap, clap. We're standing up gracefully. Yep. Alrighty. It's our ritual to do these push-ups. All right, the tip of the day is if you can't do a push-up, just see if you can hold the plank. Now, because the push-ups we do are tricep press, right? So we're trying to get the elbows by the ribs. You want to just practice bending your elbow like an inch. Okay? So if you're like in need of some assistance in your push-ups, just bend an inch, right? So the thing that goes wrong is people start moving the hips down, or they start like doing something squirrely in their upper back and sagging, all right? So don't do that. Just try holding it. Just hold the plank and breathe. That's enough. So if you can, right, you're gonna go do your tricep press and don't let the head hang. Keep looking forward and out, right, at the front of your mat. And if you can, try to get the chest down. and up. And when you press up, think of pushing again away from the floor. Pretend you've got like a 10-pound weight on your back too, so you have to push your belly up towards your back. All right, there's a lot of tips. Reach up. It's just like you're lying down. Roll. Walk out in 3 movements. 1, 2, 3. Okay, there was a little squirming there. Let's do 3 push-ups. 3, 2, 1. Now, go straight back with those hands. 3, 2, 1. Roll it up. All right, again, just like you're lying down on the mat. If you're super tight, bend your knees. If your back is not like happy, go over with a flat back. Otherwise, round down. Walk it out. Hello. Here we go. 3. Shoving. 2. Starfish hands, Gloria. Got that from you. Walk that back. Yeah? So yeah, starfish hands. When you look down at your hands, get those fingers wide, right? Strong wrists. Reach up. No sweat. Round down. Walk it out. 3, 2, 1, and walk it back. Roll it up. Balance on one leg. Stay. So remember when we did the saw? Those arms are part of the big picture. And switch. Sternum up. Belly in. Arms slightly forward. So notice I didn't lean back. So as you lift your leg, stay forward, right? That's what's going to throw you off. So there's that creasing in the hip that we did lying down. Other leg. We're standing. It was a trick to get you moving. 1 more. Set. Pull the belly in to help lift the leg. The higher that knee goes, actually, the more it just sits right nicely in the socket. 1 more. Alrighty. We're all done with day 32, everybody. That was a good workout. That was like quite a journey, wasn't it? We went from the toes all the way to standing. About 50 minutes. Feels good, right? Onward and upward. So next week I'm going to travel. So I won't be teaching. I'm going to take a week off and see what that's like. So there's plenty. I've got 33 videos. So feel free to look at any of them and the stretching and all that. So thank you. Let me know if you have any questions. I love questions. Yes. It's nice seeing you all. Keep moving your body. It just makes you feel so good, right? Get those happy vibes going in your body. All right, I'll talk to you soon. We'll keep in touch. I'm not going anywhere. Bye.